guys, today I'm gonna change the bearings from my Mavic Crossmax XL 29-inch wheel, because I noticed for quite a while it's a little bit rough here on the axle. But if I take the wheel now and try to see if it has any play, I don't feel nothing. But if I put it on the bike, it has some play, like left and right. So I'm just gonna change it. I removed the disc, of course, and the cassette. This I don't need to show you guys, but I'm gonna take now the axle out and the bearings. For this one, I'm just gonna need a 14mm wrench and the 17, because this is a 12mm axle with adapters, of course. And I'm gonna use the 14 on the left side, 14 on the left side, and 17 on the right side. So I'm just gonna undo it, so I can take out the free body of the cassette. This I'm gonna take it out, and now I'm gonna take this thing out. Be careful here when you remove this cassette. Let me show you guys. Yeah. So here, when you remove this cassette, be careful not to lose this engagement points here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 engagement points. So this I'm going to put it aside. And here we have one bearing on this side, one on the other side. Now I just need to remove this washer. This I'm supposed to use the Mavic original. It's like a tire lever, and it has also a spoke gauge and this thing. But I have a tool here that was made for us, especially for these Mavic wheels. It's made from steel, of course. It's not the best one, but it's working good. The one that the original one, I forgot it at home. So now I'm just gonna use this one. Let me show you guys here so you can see it better. It works quite good. I mean, it's better than nothing. Hope you guys can see. This is to just take out the small play in the bearings, but the thing is, this one I tighten it maximum, and still I had some play left and right on my bearings. So I'm just gonna take this thing out and change the bearings completely. It's quite a nice tool, because there are some wheels that this thing here is quite hard to remove, so you need something with some leverage here. And also those pins, those Mavic pins here, they were from plastic, so So I'm just gonna take this thing out. I think you saw that I had to put this thing back and tighten it so I can have the leverage to take it out. Now I'm just gonna undo it. I don't need to keep it there anymore. Unscrew it out. Now the axle just pops on the right side. See it here. This is the axle. Let's put it aside. Now the problem is, if I check it now, it's quite smooth though. This one is really smooth. Of course, this is not the first time that I replaced these bearings. You can see this is not a original Mavic bearing. This is something commercial. Of course, I'm gonna change it with commercial now also. They run quite smooth, and I'm just wondering if when I put the axle back and I put it all together, it's quite rough. So let me check these ones here. I don't know if these ones I put original or it's still have this washer here. Yeah, I believe this one here is quite rough. I'm just gonna use this plier, which is not the best one in the world, but I think it's gonna work. To take this safety pin out. Come on, beast, work with me. This is like the shittiest one in the world. This one is on the other side, but it works better than that piece of garbage. Let me clean it a little bit for you guys. Yeah, they are quite smooth though. I don't understand what is happening. That's the only thing I don't like about Mavics, especially on the rear one. It's not so smooth, you know. Like, this thing matters when you ride. When you ride hard, you can really see if the wheel is spinning, especially on the flat road. If the wheel is spinning smooth or not. So I'm just trying to figure out what is the problem here. What is the issue with these things? Here I really don't have a press to take this bearing out. I'm just gonna use the old-fashioned hit and run. Let's have a piece of wood, put it on the wood. Let me show you guys. How the pros do it. And that's it. This is the bearing. It's running quite smooth, but I really don't understand what is the issue with this one. The force is not strong with this one. You can see that it has no rust because I just replaced it a few months back, so should have no problems with. But it's still rough, and this thing is getting me crazy in love. Okay. Come on, bastard. This one I have a lot of stuff I can use, but I'm just gonna use this here. It needs to be straight coming out, because if it has a little bit of angle, it will never come out. So I need something round shape. I think this will work. And this is the second one. You can see the bearing has no issues whatsoever. I mean, it's running smooth. Industrial one. But when I put it inside there, it's madness. It's getting me crazy. Don't get it. I don't actually get it. In fact, now I can see that this one it's a little bit rough. Not too much, but the thing is, when you press it inside, the edges of the cassette body is gonna press it a little bit. It's gonna press this thing inside on the bearing balls. So if the bearing is already it already has a little bit of roughness, when you press it inside, this roughness is gonna increase. I'm gonna check this thing out also. But this is smooth. I mean, I don't really want to change it if it has a little bit of catching. It's like catching in one side. This, on the other hand, is like madness smooth. For this bearing also, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you a way to take it out with the proper tool. But I don't use it all the time, so this is called a tool.